Hi, pupils, and welcome to the channel Tanya's Polyglot. In today's lesson, we are going to learn prepositions of place in, on, at, and under. If you want to know why it's important that you know them, or if you want to master them, please stay.
Welcome to Language Adventure with Tanya. Imagine exploring the world through its languages. Picture yourself strolling past the Eiffel Tower, diving into the rich history of Germany, or savoring the vibrant culture of Spain. Each language opens a door to new experiences, friendships, and understanding. Whether you're mastering English, dancing to Korean rhythms, or savoring French cuisine, every word you learn is a step on this exciting journey. Let's embark on this adventure together and unlock the beauty of communication across the globe.
So you must be wondering, what are prepositions? And the answer is simple. Prepositions are words that show the relationship between a noun or pronoun. In other words, in a sentence, they typically tell us where, when, or how something happens. Prepositions help provide more context to the sentence by linking nouns or pronouns with other elements like verbs, adjectives, and other nouns. In short, prepositions connect different parts of a sentence to show location, direction, time, cause, and more. So we have here prepositions of place. These show where something is located. For example, if you see this photo, we have here a cat, right? A beautiful cat. But where is him? He is inside of the box. So you will use the preposition in to tell that, for example, something or an animal is inside of a space or area. For example, here we have the cat is in the box, right? Like in this photo. Why we use in for something inside a close or defined. But you must be wondering, is it correct that we have one object just inside of a box, another object, right? And the answer is no, guys. For example, when someone asks you, what are you? Like your boyfriend, right? What are you, babe? And you say, I am in the house. That means that you are inside of your house. Do you understand? I hope that. And we have here another example. He is in the kitchen, right? That means that he is inside of the house and specifically in the kitchen. He is inside the kitchen, you see? For example, here we have other examples. The keys are in my bag because they are safe, right? And you said, I will save the keys here because I won't lose them, right? So the example, if you see in the image, we have here the keys inside of the bag. So we have here, the keys are in my bag. Then we have, I live in New York. Yeah, because you belongs to a part of the globe that has a name and you live inside of that country, not out. So is it correct to use it? I live in New York. Then we have the other preposition on top of a surface. What is a surface? For example, a table. When you put something on the table, right? On top of a surface, you see? Then we have here an example. The cup is on the table. Why? On. Why we will use on? On is used when something is resting on a surface. If you see in this image, what is the cup? Is in a surface, right? The surface is the table. So the cup is on the table. You will use the preposition on when you put something on a surface, right? Then we have more examples. For example, here we have a chair, but what is in the chair? A phone. The phone is on the chair. Well, in this case, a cell phone, right? The cell phone is on the chair. You see? On. The surface, in this case, is the chair. Then we have the dog is on the bed, you see? The dog is lie down in the bed. He is on a surface. What is a surface? In this case, the bed. Then we have the preposition at for specific points or places. Why at? At is used when referring to specific points or places like an address, a building, or a location, right? So we have here, I am at the door. If you see the image, the girl is at the door. Then we have here more examples. The cat is at the window. You see? The cat is at the window. They are at school. Then we have the preposition under. Something under. Beneath in a lower position. For example, the cat is under the table. Where is the cat? The cat is here under the table. Or you could say the cat is under the desk, right? It's more accurate. Then let's look at some examples. The shoes are under the bed. You see? The shoes are under the bed. The dog sleeps under the table. I hope that you get that idea of what it means under and in which context you will use it. So now, to see if you understood my class, well, this little capsule of grammar, can you write down below in the comments just one example, the one that you choose? I will make the first. The dog is inside or in the box. The dog is in the box because he is inside of the box. What is the dog doing here and next to the door and over the table? Let me know down below in the comments which preposition you will use. For example, I made the number 1, number 2, 3, and 4. If you understood, please, I invite you to write down below in the comments one sentence using one of these. It's a cute dog, right? Don't make him get lost. Thank you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this capsule of grammar. And I hope that you understood a little bit better what's the usage and how to use each preposition of place. Tomorrow we will see, for example, prepositions of time. And I hope that you enjoyed my video. And please hit the button and subscribe. Or if you have classmates or friends or family that wants to learn English or maybe this topic specifically, please send this video and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.